And good morning. You're flying the very unfriendly skies with Tironan, where every other person wants to kill you repeatedly. Um, we are looking at the Lavochkin 160, of which there is a total of one built. And it was built by the Lavochkin Design Bureau, of course. And it was their first attempt to investigate swept wings, which they discovered from the Germans. And this is a one-off design. As you can see, the undercarriage, everything was contained in the fuselage, was let them have a thinner wing, which would have good effects. And you can tell that they had begun to investigate um, hypersonic drag. And the reason I know that is these wing fences. And what these do is keep the wind flowing smoothly over the wing instead of curving down over the wing and over the aileron and making it completely useless. Um, this aircraft had very successful trials. It was shown on May Day, 1947. Had a top speed of about 604 miles an hour. Somehow that didn't make it into the game. Um, and was continued to testing with it until it developed a wing flutter and tore itself to pieces during a high speed, trying to attain a maximum high speed. So they might have been experimenting with area rule, but they didn't quite get it down yet, which is no surprise. Nobody else was either. Excuse me, just enjoying a little bit of something to drink here. Okay, and there was exactly one of them ever built. But this led them in some interesting directions. It certainly pioneered the Soviet Union's use of the swept wing, and you would see that on all subsequent fighters of theirs. Wing flutter is a situation where the wing begins to vibrate and builds up a destructive oscillation and comes to pieces. But this is a very successful fighter for them in the fact that it let them see entirely new directions. It was very lightweight, obviously, and it's what's known as a pod and fuselage, pod and boom type design. And you get that here. Pods down here, you have to reinforce the surface a little bit here to take the heat, and you can actually see where they did that on the aircraft. They did a heck of a job with this. Alright, let's talk about it as far as the game goes, because I have exactly one short paragraph to work with out of Wikipedia, and that is the extent of my knowledge on this aircraft. I'm doing this very late at night, and this will be my last video of the evening, and you guys could, of course, get to see it in the morning. Your damage is going to be a very bad 260. Hit points are 420, about average. Top speed is very low, but we haven't got any modifications on it yet. Optimum airspeed is about 270. Altitude performance is 5249. It carries no ordnance. We have this outfitted now with the polished covering and the lightweight airframe. I couldn't quite afford the horizontal adjustments, so I may just hold off on that for a while. We've got another aircraft that I am very close to upgrading again, and that's going to suck up quite a bit of money, and that will be this puppy, and working on its last upgrade. And obviously I haven't got very long to go. Well, I'm sorry. Helps if I get the right aircraft up, doesn't it? Okay, and that's this puppy, and that's going to cost me a cool $250,000 to put it in place. But that will finish the F-190. And we'll give this thing a first go. I was hoping that my buddy Juan Mendoza, also known as Dave from Down Under, would be available to join us, but I guess he's a little busy right now. And I was hoping to wait him out, but I just don't think we're going to be able to do that. So, what I'm expecting to see from this aircraft? Well, we got a couple of issues here. It's going to be relatively slow at first. It's going to be badly underpowered in the gun department. Turns nicely, and the mods will help it turn even nicer. The pilot's equipped to help that out a little bit. And we've got the Marksman 1 on here, and obviously I'm saving up for Marksman 2. I think this guy is going to need all the help he can get in getting his fire on target. So I am going to predict this is one of these aircraft that you're going to love to, you're going to hate and then love as you come up. You are going to have 2 gun upgrades and 2 engine upgrades. Your mid one will take you down from just over 24,000 feet, 2,400 feet, I wish I had that. It will take you down right to 2,000 feet, but it will jump up your firepower to 580, and that's more than acceptable. The engine upgrade here will jump you up to 547, and the next one will take you to 559. And the 37 millimeter NK 37 millimeter N-37 KMC will bring you back to 2,300 feet, and will give you 600 damage per second, and this will be quite a nice upgrade. So what you're going to get is a turn and burn with the ability to really hurt you when it gets fully upgraded. Not going to do anything for its lack of altitude capability, nor is it going to do you any good where, but it will be able to shoot, and shoot pretty hard. Okay, that's what I'm expecting, and I'm expecting this to be a rough road to hoe. Let's go ahead and take it out. Trying to suck the last drops out of that iced tea of mine while we wait. Feeling drier than a popcorn fart. Alrighty. So, it feels to me very Yak 15-ish. I don't like the twin gun observation, but hopefully they won't overheat as quick as they do on the Yak 15. We'll see.
You are approaching the area of combat operations. Be ready.
See where we need to go, and we'll try to support capturing the command center.
You are approaching the front line.
I've got people trying to sleep here, so I will be keeping my voice down. So if I sound a little downbeat, it's just me trying to be respectful of everybody else is quiet. suspected, it turns nice. And as I suspected, I don't like the firepower with a bit. There we go. Ouch. Took half my health in one quick pass. It's an HG too. They hit hard.
Large enemy force is attacking the command center.
That's pretty sucky. I doubt he's going to outrun me. The range on the gun's quite satisfactory, though, I will say that. And it seems to work well enough on fighters. Though I suspect when it gets to ground attack aircraft, you're really going to wish you had the gun upgrades.
The command center is ours. Establishing communication with the main headquarters. Enemy
I was going to say I'd appreciate them stopping, not shooting me anymore. Alright, looks like we have a little bit of a deal going on over at our mining base that I hope would want to capture. And I'm not looking forward to this. I don't think this thing's going to do worth a darn shooting planes, shooting bombers, but we'll see. Right then. Well, for an aircraft I thought this was really going to suck when it came to the firepower department, it's done pretty well. I don't know if I'm just having a lucky game or what the case may be. It certainly isn't all that fast, and we have an IL-40 coming up here. Yeah. Well, we heard them some anyway. One thing that turns quick enough that you can really plaster them on the side. Give them nothing to shoot at and turn right around to do it again. Alright, that old boy's faster than me, but I can cut a corner here.
Receiving reports about rapidly deteriorating weather conditions. Support will be unable to reach you. Do you read me?
That wasn't me. He blew up just the same time I opened up my trigger. Okay.
Step it up. We're losing the battle.
Yeah, I see that, gentlemen.
The command centers are ours, awaiting help from the front headquarters.
Well, maybe that'll help a little bit. God knows we should use some here. Yeah, we're down 300 points.
No way to break through for you now. You're on your own.
Yeah, as ground attack aircraft, this makes a great fighter. And my job here is to protect the try to protect the IL-40. Yes, I know you're fast, so but I got turned. It's turn one. Yeah. What would you do without rammer robots? I'd love to find out.
Attention, all aircraft. Fall back and regroup.
Okay, so we did get defeated, but I think we had a pretty nice showing of the aircraft and its capabilities. I'm much more impressed with the guns than I thought I would be. He destroyed 7 targets, assisted in destroying 6. Not bad. And it's destroyed once. Experience is not all that great. And came in second. And then the guy in the IL-40 came in first, and ours came in second. All right. It's about what I expected it to be, but the guns are a pleasant surprise. They hit hard enough that you really do not feel like you're, hopelessly undergunned like you do with the FJ1 Fury when you get the first set. After that, you just feel like you have the world's shortest guns. Certainly, Fury's 650s really do seem to pump out damage. You just have to get close enough to do something with it. It's not going to be great against ground attack aircraft, but it's maneuverable enough. As you can see with the IL-40, I was able to repeatedly make beam attacks without really exposing myself, and that's a wonderful asset to have. It makes the IL-40s very vulnerable to you because they don't have guns mounted on their sides. And that's nice to know. It just takes longer than you would want. It's not like you're putting your M61 on it and blowing them to Kingdom Come on 2 quarts. But you can still get the job done, which is all that really matters. I think this is going to be a funner aircraft than I thought it was going to be. Looking forward to it. We'll see where we are with the upgrades. Still got 21,000 to go on the engine and 14,000 to go on the guns. I can tell which one of those is going to go first, so we'll go with the guns. Try to get the damage up there. They're going to be the arcy ones. I can tell you that right now. Had these before. Hit hard. I mean, they really hit hard, but they firing rate slow, and they arc up. This is the one that's going to be fun, though. And of course, they look like they. But that one really looks like it'll make this aircraft. So you'll have, when you top out here, you're going to have the low end of the speed range. The high end is going to, the highest I've seen is 714 on the Measure 2 Smet 262 HG2 is the fastest of them. I've only seen one with that kind of speed, and then the Tier 9. The next tier seems to top out right at 596, and you're going to come in at the low end, which is 559, best I can tell right now. Ground attack aircraft and what have you are going to be slower, of course, but for fighters, that seems to be where they come in at. Please remember to like the video and to subscribe. I am in desperate need of more subscribers. Y'all have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.